how the fuck this guy has so much energy? It makes no sense. He's getting no sleep. It's unhealthy. He doesn't have bags under his eyes. Or some days I do have bags under my days. Some days my energy is shit. Some days I'm irritated. Some days I'm a bit more moody. And it's hard for me to put my face on camera, but I do it. Why? So it gives you guys an idea in terms of how I transition through my day and my energy changes. Some of you guys are stuck in a negative state, whether it's like through bullying or something that happened that's traumatic, and you don't know how to fucking snap out of it. When I go through a good workout first thing in the morning and I have 100% mental clarity and I completely take out all the drugs and alcohol out of my system and I really focus on boosting my energy physically, doing something challenging mentally, and overcoming that difficult task to uplift my self-belief and give me hope for that day, it puts me in such a positive mental attitude, and it's fucking real. Nothing beats that. There is no trauma in that state. It's like flow state 100%. This is what I'm trying to promote. A lot of you guys are thinking about fitness. I need a good six-pack and abs, yet you sabotage all the fucking time, and you wonder when you run out of time, when life is not going your way, why you quit. You gotta, and then a lot of you guys are like, oh, maybe I'm genetically gifted. I'm not genetically gifted. Or did you ever think you're just a pussy and a bitch? And a lot of people, what's crazy, this was fucked up. You would rather admit that you would rather want to believe you're genetically fucked than admit you're being a pussy and a bitch. I'd rather be a pussy and a bitch, a coward, any of those negative terms, because it gives me a reason to change. It gives me hope. I'm like, okay, so I might be a bitch, I might be a pussy, but you know what? I'm not fucked. That's hope. Like you should kind of like be something like okay, I guess I'm fucking being a loser today. And you'd be surprised how quickly people change. Like it's how I realized, especially growing up and being in gyms for years and years and years. You look at a guy who's out of shape, running on the treadmill, even when they're in a bad mood, but they're putting so much energy and hope into it, and they're in flow state, and they just snap out of it. It motivates you. It's just like, yeah. It gives you that fucking hustle. You see that guy running down the street, and he's just really putting the effort. It doesn't matter of his shape. It gives you motivation, inspiration. It's like you're leading just by action. You're leading from the front, and then you'd be surprised. You think, but then again, this is the problem. Most of you guys think when you run outside, oh, everyone's looking at me, they see me as a fucking loser, but deep down inside, you're just like, outside, but that's your projection of you. That's what's fucked up. If you actually snap out of it, you kind of realize 99% of people are admiring you. They see the hustle. They're just like, I wish I could do that. I wish I could do this at that time. I wish I was not at work doing this. There's a lot of people, all these fucking excuses. All these excuses. And that's why I do this shit with no fucking sleep. And yet I can manage it. I have this much energy because I love fucking life. I'm eating the foods I love. I'm eating lean and clean. Worst case, 70% of the time. I don't want to eat fucking McDonald's and junk all day long. I'm going to feel like total shit. I cannot operate. I train all day long. I'm doing everything I love from a foundation standpoint. I'm coaching the clientele that I want to. I'm building an online coaching business, which I fucking love, which gives me the ability to fucking move around. I'm transforming people's lives. And as I communicate, I see their energy change. I see their lives change. And I'm fighting and training physically, doing hard shit all day long. It's fucking great. Putting myself on camera is hard. I don't like doing this. I learned to eventually like doing it. Right now it's like 4:45 a.m. More like under 5 a.m. And I just finished a workout. I feel fucking great. It's winter. A lot of you guys are, oh my God, we're going. That's your negative attitude. And I was there. And the way I snap out of it is I structure my day such that I create the perfect day based on how the day I want it to be. I've done jobs where I had to wake up super early, do a job I did not want to do. I did not want to, for example, clean a gym at 4 a.m., 3 a.m., super early in the morning, of disgusting, sweaty-ass martial arts gym. Great gym, but it's disgusting. It is what it is. And do that for 2 hours straight. I did it with so much enthusiasm and joy. I have so much video footage. I'm going to upload it one day. And once I get permission to, because I need permission to upload it, because I did a lot of video content, me cleaning job. Like, how the fuck does this guy goes through his day with so much energy when you guys think, when I get that job, when I get that house, when I get that car, I'm going to be happy. But you're going to look at yourself in the mirror, you're going to fucking hate what you see. Because energy's energy. That's all we got. We got time and energy. And most of you guys are wasting your time and building a negative energy just based on how you conduct yourself. And I've been there. I've been that jack guy who had shitty ass energy. You guys think when you get the body, your life is going to change. When you realize it's the mindset and the habits that builds that body is what makes you change. Because you still got to go through that process. And don't get me wrong, when you get that body, when you get that physique, when you build that fucking savage, super freaky athletic build. You're able to move fucking weight like it's nothing. Where your fucking hard work as my goddamn warm up, you're able to extinguish any sort of negativity like this. You can't build a 10-year body in a year. It needs a gristle. The joints need a gristle. So a lot of guys like, well, these workouts are not snapping me out of negative mindset, because you built so much karmic debt. You built so much fucking negative energy building up to the workout. You procrastinate so much. You're not prepared for it. You're basically going in like a fucking loser. And so you're thinking to yourself like you're a fucking loser. And then when you start your workout, chances are you probably smoked, drank, did way too much marijuana, too much blow, anything that would put you in a negative state. And you're doing a workout and your body's so fragile and weak. It's not built. It's soft. And you're trying to snap out of it. You're like, it's been 40 minutes. I'm so fucking negative. I can't snap out of it. Because the amount of drugs you've done, and drugs and alcohol you've done, and the amount of processed food you've done, and the amount of self-hate you've created, you need 3 hours just to snap out of it for that workout. So sometimes it takes like 3 1-hour workouts of making sure you're super disciplined and structured to go through that day to snap out of it. And by the time you hit the third day, you're like, whoa, holy shit. Wow, I'm fucking like the best day of my life. We all can relate to that one workout. You didn't care what financial situation you were in. You didn't care about what job you were in. You did not care about who you were around. You didn't care how shitty your situation was in life. After that workout, you had the best day of your life. You didn't need anything. Why can't you do that every single fucking day? That's what I'm trying to promote. And I've done that. And I realized that as being a insecure, weak, depressed kid coming up, especially in university. I fucking hated school. Oh my God, I hated everything about school. My life was going downhill. It was chaotic. I mean, like, it was bad. But my workouts, my discipline with my nutrition, and being a coach and helping other people, me being a coach and like literally building my own finances, doing my own job, saving for school. I went from like a D student failing university to like coming back like that. And then I partied too hard. I went to the drugs and I got jacked to shit. And I went to a negative mindset again. Like it's you guys, I've learned this. I've learned how to do working out the correct way and the wrong way. So you guys, this is all I'm trying to show every single day. I'm trying to motivate you through inspiration and irritation. You got to look. Sometimes you got to understand, like, man, I'm being a fat fuck, weak bitch. No girl's gonna want to fuck me. Like, Jesus Christ, I can't even see my own penis. I got tits. Holy fuck. Like, what the hell? I have a lot of female clients. I even asked them up front. I'm like, hey, when you see a guy, do you ever question if he's got man boobs? If your bra would fit him? And they're like, yeah. Girls won't admit it. They don't want to say it to your face. They'll say it to me because I'm not there. So like, you think when you build that body, you built that job, they're gonna fucking love you. They're thinking it. You can't hide from it. And if you think the gym's a superficial place to be, there is a part superficial vanity aspect to it. But if you think you get the body, that your life's gonna fucking change, yes, and it's based on how you conduct yourself every single fucking day. I would not have this energy if I didn't go through my day with perfect precision. If I didn't go through those many steps every single day, if I left my house quick, I got my pre-workout and I did my things, all this little steps up to the gym. I DM'd all the clients I needed to. I've always messaged 5 people, a little like inspiration with nothing in return. Just like, yo, this is inspiration, positive energy, first thing in the morning. It puts me in a state of gratitude. Now I'm grateful to be alive. I don't need anything. This is it. I love life. This is it. And I go through my day. I know once I get to that situation where I'm financially fucking wealthy and my family is great, everything's great, if I don't conduct myself with the same habits right now, it doesn't matter what situation I'm in. So I learned this ground up. Nobody can give me any fucking excuses. When I moved to Montreal, I had 4 fucking jobs. 4. I was running on 3 hours of sleep, and I was still training every single day. When I was unemployed, looking for a job, I had 21 days of funds. I still trained because I knew the enthusiasm that I developed, even with low sleep, would resonate with the person in front of me. Like, this guy, I like his vibe. I'm digging it. Enthusiasm is what sells. But you guys are trying. You guys are like, oh, I don't have time to work out. Then fuck you. Yeah, you don't have time to work because you're negative. And next thing you know, guess what? That negative emotional baggage is what's killing your discipline. And I guarantee, if you don't have time to work out and you feel that emotional baggage, you're using some kind of stress relief and you can't snap out of it. So really, in the end, people are like, well, how do you snap out of it? First thing you got to do is get rid of any sort of vices. Anything you're pleasure seeking to mask your stress, it's got to go. Gotta go. And the next thing I love to do is I time everything I do, because you need your own bullshit detector. You need to know how long it takes you to leave the house. From the minute the alarm clock rings to the minute you leave the house. I remember it used to take me 45 minutes to an hour. But I met this guy in the gym, this Israeli guy, a guy who was in the army. He's like, it takes me 1 minute to wake up to get into my tank, be fully ready and go. I'm like, fucking 1 minute? It takes me 45 fucking minutes. Yeah, I was smoking pot at that time. So there you go. I brought it down to 4 minutes. But this morning, it wasn't perfect. I did it in 13 minutes. Like, but Sam, you didn't have a perfect day. Net sum. It's not the end of the world if I leave the house under 4 minutes. I told myself I could be at Anytime Fitness before 3 a.m., which is a gym down here. I was here about like 2:56 a.m. So I give myself a little leeway. These are small little competitive things. It's not the end of the world. Oh, you get the gym at 4 a.m. and leave the house in 4 minutes. That's not a priority in my fucking life. It doesn't mean anything. These videos mean more. If I don't do this video, I am in a lot more negative mindset than leaving the house in under 4 minutes.